Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. My name is Rachel. I'm a speech language pathologist turned homeschool mom to two boys, a first grader and a pre-K-er. And in today's video, we are going to be discussing Wonders of the Earth and Sky from Blossom and Root, the Wonders 2 through 7. Let's get going. So Wonders of the Earth and Sky is a science curriculum from Blossom and Root for grades 1 to 5. And it is a wonderful science curriculum in my opinion, and Wonders 2 through 7 are all about earth science. So let me read what each wonder is. And if you're wondering, a wonder is basically like a unit and it goes in depth on a certain subject. And this curriculum has fantastic book recommendations, it has great video recommendations, it has hands-on a whole lab section. Now, so Wonder 2 is Layers of the Earth. Wonder 3 is Ever-Moving Plates. Wonder 4 is Mountains and Rifts. Wonder 5 is Earthquakes. Wonder 6 is Volcanoes. And Wonder 7 is Crystals and Minerals. So first, I'm going to be showing you guys the spines that is recommended with this curriculum. There's 2 of them. We have Nature Anatomy, the curious parts and pieces of the natural world, and then Super Earth by DK. And this is the main one used for the geology portion of this curriculum. And let me just show you some of these beautiful, beautiful pictures. Oh, that's the space section. So Layers of the Earth, for example, just great visuals for the children. And it goes in, you can just read the bold sections or all the little sections as well, just depending on what you want to teach. So these are some of the lessons that we did for Wonders 2 through 7. That was spreading rifts, collision zones of tectonic plates. Oh, look at that beautiful picture. I think it's just great. This is a great book. Earthquakes, volcanoes. And then we did the superheated water. We kind of talked about geysers when we were talking about volcanoes. And then look at that, how gorgeous is that? So that shows you what Super Earth had to offer. And then for this just had a few different pages that we used. There was a volcano page and a rock page and a Layers of the Earth page, if I remember correctly, from this book. I know this is a very popular book for homeschoolers at the moment. So those are the 2 spines for this curriculum. And then this curriculum has a book basket recommendation for each lesson. So we're discussing Wonders 2 through 7. So that's 6 different units. So these are all the books from the library that I was able to pick up for these units. And I'll kind of go in order from Wonder 2 all the way down to Wonder 7. And this is what I was able to pick up from the library. There are a lot more recommendations in this curriculum. So Planet Earth Inside Out. This is by Gail Gibbons. I love this author. She has really good science books, in my opinion, and really fun illustrations for the children that are just very like straightforward and to the point, but done I think in a beautiful way. Thunder Underground was a poetry book all about what is happening underground. So it covered anything from tree roots to subway systems to volcanoes and tectonic plates. Some great poetry that my boys love to read poetry. Solving the Puzzle Under the Sea. This book was all about the scientist Marie Tharp and how she used science to map the seafloor, which had never been done, and also her research helped to prove that tectonic plates are slowly moving and forming the earth over, geological time. This book was beautifully illustrated. I think all of these books that I've recommending so far, they were very good. And this one, A Rock is Lively. Again, these illustrations, like, I loved this book. Like, look at those illustrations for all of these different rock types. And this book we just finished today actually, and this is just, it's almost poetry, but in a very scientific way. This book, I highly recommend this book. A Rock is Lively. And then this one, it's a Rocks and Minerals. I'm having my son, my first grader, read this with me. There are some harder words, but it's one of those level 2 readers, but it's all about rocks and minerals. So just good, fun facts about rocks and minerals. So those are all the books that I personally got to use with this curriculum. But like I said, there are many more for Wonders 2 through 7. Now the next portion of this curriculum, past the book basket, is for the visual learners, and they had many different recommendations from SciShow Kids and other YouTube channels. And the last part of this curriculum is the laboratory guide. And what's nice about the laboratory guide, this curriculum breaks it down into different categories. So for each wonder, they typically have something for, they call it the outdoor learners. They have an experiment for the outdoor learners. They have an experiment for what they call the table lab crew, and then the third category is for the arts and crafts families. So for us, when we were doing the Wonder number 2, Layers of the Earth, we chose to do the make a Play-Doh model of the Earth. So we used different color Play-Doh to form the inner core, outer core, the mantle, the crust, and then the continents and the oceans. So that was what we chose from the lab section, and that was for the arts and crafts families. And then for the ever moving plates, we chose from the table lab crowd, and that was the Tasty Tectonic Plates demo, where we took cream cheese frosting and then graham crackers, and then we slowly moved them to demonstrate how tectonic plates slowly move over time. And for Wonder number 4, Mountains and Rifts, we chose not to do any lab because honestly my kids play in enough mud and dirt that was one of for the outdoor learners, and I'm like, we don't need to get more muddy. Like we can pass on this week. And for Wonder number 5, which was Earthquakes, we chose to do from the Table Lab crowd, and it was a gelatin earthquake experiment where we used Jello to demonstrate what happens in an earthquake, to see the toppling over effect. And for Wonder number 6, which is Volcanoes, we actually didn't choose from this lab guide, but we made our own volcano out of plaster, and then we did the eruption with the baking soda and vinegar. And for Wonder number 7, which was Crystals and Minerals, we chose to do the grow your own edible crystal using the sugar and water method. So that's just a little of the lab guide. Like I said, there are basically 3 lab experiments for each wonder that you could potentially do, and you get to pick and choose and what works for your family. So that's what we chose, and what my kids are learning from. And honestly, this curriculum, it's teaching my kids so much about geology, and it's teaching me also about geology, so that's an added bonus. I think that about sums up Wonders 2 through 7 for this curriculum. I hope this video helped you decide if Wonders of the Earth and Sky by Blossom and Root, if this is a good choice for your family. And I hope that this video helped you in any way, shape, or form. Again, leave any questions you have about this curriculum down in the comments below. Now we are almost done with this video, but I do want to do a book update because I like to do some book updates at the end of my videos. So in a previous video, I told you guys that I was reading Lessons in Chemistry, and I did finish that book. And my thoughts on it are that I gave it 4 out of 5 stars. There were some characters in this book that just treated the main character so poorly. And I feel like she just met characters that were constantly just pulling her down and bringing her down. But then there were other characters that were trying to build her up. So it was a good mix between characters that were, you know, causing the drama, and then characters that were trying to understand her and lift her up. And man, it was a saga. I think the dog might have been my favorite character. Like, I have never read a book in which the dog has such a powerful voice and plays such a pivotal role in a book, so I really enjoyed that aspect of it. But that sums up my little book review at the end of this video. Now, thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope wherever you are having a fantastic day. Thanks for watching. Bye.